So, port. We did the vintage port yesterday, and we
Which
are now
was
doing
amazing. And
Yeah.
you may notice that I've been wearing the same shirt
all week.
all week.
Needless to say,
so
we're recording these all on the same day.
This is where Pocas' reputation comes
Yes.
from.
So, a couple of things that you should know. So, we have the two wines. They're from sequential years, 96 and 97. But these are made with the same grape varieties and in the same way, except for one small thing.
Now, can I just... this is actually one thing that I would like to clear up. So vintage port, very strict rules. You put it in the barrel, it's in there for 2 years, and then you bottle it and you leave it, and that's it.
And the maturation
And then you have
is
to-
done
and
very
then-
slowly
Yes.
through that cork. And as you can see, when we opened it,
Yeah.
this cork's
It's a
been
bit
jammed in
softer,
there
yeah.
since 1999, and it's crumbled a bit.
Now,
when
a
we
Collata, what makes a tawny port or tawnied is barrel age.
Yeah.
So how long does a Collata officially have to be in barrel before it's then bottled?
any
or does
amount
it
of
not?
time. So, for example, what you should have here.
So
and
could you have like a Collata that's technically in the barrel for like 3 years?
I think it's
Really?
5.
Yes.
I think.
I
I might be wrong on the exact
But I think
date,
most
but I don't know.
people are doing like 15 to 20.
Well, this, for example, no, because what will happen is, so in
It's an interesting
1996 they made a load of these wines. They made a ton of wine to put into barrel, which they chucked into barrel and they left it. This is from the harvest. The grapes in here are from the harvest in 1996. But on the back of it, as you can see,
When was
just
it
above the
bottled?
QR code. Okay, maybe you can't
It
see
was
it. but
bottled
anyway,
in 2021.
Bottled in 2021. So this was
Wow.
in barrel from 1996, or maybe early 97 sort of thing, right through to 2001.
So like 25
Now,
years?
Yeah. Pause that because the customer's coming in.
Oh well.
Okay, where were we? We were talking about this. Okay, so basically,
Yes.
You were asking about
Yes.
wood aging. So this one,
So they can basically decide
as long as you want.
as long as you want, or as short as you want.
Yeah.
Because,
But what you're going to remember,
but
this is why bottling date is important, because
Yes.
so the 1996 bottled in 2001 is going to be a very different port to a 1996 bottled in, let's say, 2010. For the simple reason, it's going to have that accelerated aging in barrel for a shorter time. So if you have something that's in the barrel for 14 years and something that's in the barrel for 24 years,
Yeah.
the 24 years one, even though they're from the same vintage,
Yeah.
is going to have done a lot more accelerated aging in barrel.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah.
And a lot less slow aging in bottle, whereas
But at the end of the day, it's just a different way of doing it.
Yeah.
And I never used to like, not just tawny port, tawnied port, but I almost immediately prefer that to the vintage.
That's what Pocas are good
And
at.
this is what they're good at. And this
Yeah.
is where they made their name in, like from the 30s onwards, or I think it was like just before the war.
I'm just going to check we're actually recording, because we've had a lot of problems with my finger not working when I press record. No, we're fine.
Thank goodness. This is just, wow.
It's-
um,
I mean, compare
And
it
do you
to
know
the
what?
97
and obviously,
vintage.
yes, exactly. And like the vintage port is, 50% of my bloodstream, so I'm not going to be disloyal to it. But this is so well done.
Yeah.
And obviously, the science of Collata is when do you take it out of the barrel? When
Oh, but you
bottle
just
it.
do it at different times.
But I think that's perfect
it is, but you will find that things like like
because it's the
other-
same with Madeira.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. The thing is that with time
Oh.
passage, it just becomes something different. It's like think of it like taking a human being, and
Where?
you allow them to mature under the influence of their parents, and then you let them out into the world, and that is what you do when you
get a job at a wine shop.
But the letting them out into the world is when they bottle it, and some kids.
So this flew the
can be-
nest,
This flew the nest in 2021.
and that flew the nest in.
Well, no, because
1999.
vintage is different. Vintage is different.
Yeah,
Totally
okay.
different. When it comes to Collata, some
Don't mix your
some
analogies,
ports,
kids.
Some ports need to have longer in barrel.
Yeah.
Some will just keep getting better and better and better in barrel.
Yeah.
Some are very good young.
Yeah.
Some people, like your good self, fly the nest at a young age and become a little actor. Whereas some
Don't
some-
mention that part of my life.
whereas some other people, stay at home until they're 35.
But I think
Not me.
I think
me. I was away before 30.
yeah, but I think this is this is sort of like a fully
I was
realized.
married by 35.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was. Just.
A friend of mine who's 20 is engaged.
Someone I know that I went to school with became a grandmother recently.
Can you imagine? Anyway.
And she's my age.
Really?
Yep. Grandmother at my age.
God. Anyway,
feel very old.
This is like, you know, I'm not going to gender wine because I'll just get Ella Visceratio, but, you know, I just think
elegant,
that,
it's
let's just
beautiful.
not gender it. I think this is just an extremely beautiful, perhaps maybe like 30-year-old entering the prime of their life. They have self-confidence, they have direction, they have prepossessing good looks, and they are just on a path to greatness. And I just think that this is like, either youthful maturity or mature youthfulness.
Let's go mature youthfulness.
Let's go mature youthfulness. And it's just, and not that we should be prizing youth or anything, but this is just at the end of the day, just vibrant, fully realized, and utterly beautiful. But that the palate is the real test.
The nose has all of those raisins, prunes, spices, sweet pipe tobacco flavors to it, aromas to it. The palate, though, beautiful acidity. It's just elegant honey, old honey, maple syrup, cinnamon, nutmeg. Beautiful acidity that it's so clean.
That is genuinely really emotional. That is so perfect. I've never tasted something like that in my life.
It's pretty damn special, isn't it?
That is really special.
Yeah.
You're right, because it has the classic. The thing that puts me off Tawny so much is the burntness at the end.
No
but this,
burning.
as you said, is old honey. That is just perfect. Oh my god.
It's beautiful. It's what this company do well. It's what this company do phenomenally well. I genuinely wish your passion for I wish you had worked for me when I did that.
I know.
That 1918 because it is just this company is phenomenal when it comes to Tawny Ports. Phenomenal, and I like you. I'm a vintage guy.
Yeah,
I like the fact
I think
that
all
vintage
port people
port
are
keeps going.
really because of the glamorous thing about it, where it just never dies. But Coyeta,
But as I
when
get
it's done
older,
like that,
as I get older,
you
I'm
get more
craving more of
burn.
the dry.
Yeah.
So my
and
taste
don't get me wrong,
changes
port's
over
never
year.
dry. But
No, but
there are drier styles.
there are dry styles.
Because this is the thing, because my young youthful palate loves the kind of not overbearing but just like opulent sweetness of
Yeah.
Graham's, for
Yeah.
example.
Yeah.
But that is just like giving me like an emotional reaction
Yeah.
because it's so perfect.
And whilst I still love Graham's, and it will always have an incredible place in my heart, as time passes for me, their younger wines,
You want
I don't
older,
want. I want either
bitter.
really old Graham's,
Yeah.
or I want producers like this where you've got this phenomenal dryness there. Just always there. That those drier styles.
This will completely seal the deal at Christmas. And
Oh yeah.
My God.
Take one of these to your granny's house.
And-
She won't know what the hell it is, but you will, and you'll have a great time.
Yeah,
over it.
exactly.
It will make that insufferable relative everyone's got just a little bit
If
easier
you
to
want-
deal with.
You don't need the alcohol. I mean, it is 20% because it's port, but you will emotionally inoculate yourself against your relatives after the first glass. So buy this 96 Coyeta.
This is fantastic stuff, and it's under 40 quid.
It's and I'm loath to say it, but it is truly a perfect wine.
Yeah, really is. Have a lovely day, and I hope you've enjoyed our week of Pocas. Pocas? Pocas. I finally got there. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Please remember to like, subscribe, follow, and support all of our social media pages here at St Andrews Wine Company, including Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube, for more content from the wine trade's answer to fish and chips. Enjoy!